All right, welcome everyone. My name is Robin Elander. I'm the Executive Director for the Downtown Organization of Santa Barbara, and we are so excited to have another episode of our Downtown Business Spotlight, where we highlight different businesses and showcase what's happening around downtown. I want to hand it over to Richelle, our co-host with The Independent. Would you like to say hello?
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name's Richelle Boyd. I'm the Marketing and Promotions Administrator for the Independent, and I put on Best of all of the events. And so, just here and happy to talk about all of our winners for today who are with us and to get to know more about their businesses.
Wonderful. Super exciting. We've got some really great guests today. I'm going to go around the room and have each of you introduce yourselves. John, would you like to go first?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I'm John. I'm the owner of Hook and Press Donuts. Um, we've been in business in Santa Barbara since 2018. We've just got our one location, but we're uh, aggressively growing and always looking towards the future and really excited to be here today and be part of this community.
Wonderful. So excited to get to know more about your business and celebrate your accomplishments to date. Michael, would you like to go next?
Yes, my name is Michael. I'm the owner of Wild Tea Leaf Organic Teahouse, and we opened last year in December, so coming up on a year now. And yeah, we are incredibly honored that we were one of the winners of the Best of Santa Barbara, and we're doing a lot of fun things here. We got food, tea, elixirs, and much more coming. So look forward to sharing that.
Awesome. Thank you. So exciting. And Jerry, why don't you go next?
I'm Jerry Lee. I'm one of the co-owners of Empty Bowl Gourmet Noodle Bar. And we just hit our 10-year last April. We're one of the only two vendors left, or two original vendors at the public market. And we hit 10 years, so we're really excited to be in this community and how everyone has, appreciated our food, and we signed another lease for another 10 more years.
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome. Congratulations.
Thank
Such
you.
a big deal. I want to hand it back over to you, Rochelle. Do you want to share some background on just how this best of competition came to be and kind of all of what happened with it this year?
Yeah, so we've been running Best of for quite a long time now. I couldn't tell you the exact date that we started, but for years and years we've been doing Best of. We've trademarked it, so it's all for the independent. And basically what we do is we put out a call to our many, many readers in town and we ask them who they think is the best in over 200 categories. So we do the best place to eat, best Thai food, best donuts. We do drinking, best place to get a mocktail, a cocktail, tea, non-alcoholic drinks, and then we do other ones like dentists and chiropractors, anything you could think of, anything from housing, driving, living well, all of it. Sporting life, we cover so many different categories. And so we do ask our readers for nominations and then we make a ballot off of that. And then we ask our readers to go vote on that ballot. And so really it's all about engaging our readers, seeing who they think is the best in town. And then once they do the voting, we come out with our issue and we still have some. If you haven't gotten your best of issue, this is this year's issue. So it's huge. You can look through all the categories, find your spot in town that you want to go to. And yeah, then at the end of it, we put on a big party called Best Fest, which all three of our guests today were there to present their food and show off their win. And it's just a great way to engage the community and see what people think of around town. What's the best of the best.
I so love it. It's such a cool little friendly competition between all of our businesses and a spreading of love within the community to be able to really showcase these places that, our community has really grown to love. And how many people generally submit as part of the ballots that you get each year?
Yeah, well, this was our biggest one ever. So this year we had over 300 50,000 votes, I believe,
Whoa.
during the actual best of voting. And typically we get quite a bit. You know, it ends up being the past couple years we've had during the actual nomination period is around like 40,000 or so. And then, yeah, lately it's just been growing more and more, and we've had more people spreading out their votes, their nominations, sending in who they think is the best in town to them. But yeah, this year we had 55,000 nominations and 387,000 votes on our final ballot. So lots of participation through the community, and everyone is just really engaged with it, which has been so great for us, so great for our businesses. And we're so grateful to see everyone really excited about like all the businesses in the community and sharing their opinions.
Really awesome that you've been doing this for all these years. Should we dive in and learn more about some of our winners here?
Definitely, let's do it.
Great. So Michael, why don't you share a little bit more about your business and, what made you get into it and what people can expect if they come into your shop?
Yes, absolutely. I've been into tea for probably over 20 years now. I've been sourcing. I studied some Chinese herbalism, and growing up here in Santa Barbara, wanted to bring some more tea to the community. So what people can expect when they come here is we have a full menu of 50 plus different herbal teas and teas from Japan, China, and Taiwan. Bringing in my herbalism. We also do herbal extracts and elixirs. So things like, we have a chocolate mushroom elixir, we have a chi elixir, we have, a maca elixir, things like that. Also, I went to Japan and sourced all of our tea and matcha. So we're getting a lot of feedback that we have the best matcha in town, which is really, really nice. But we also don't just do tea, we do food as well. So me and my partner, we eat very clean, and we wanted to bring some organic food to Santa Barbara as well. And so we have, rice bowls, salads, soups, and then we're also doing some really nice desserts as well. We have a tiramisu, which is our take on the tiramisu, but we soak it in a hojicha tea instead of the espresso. And getting a lot of good feedback from the community on our desserts and our food. So that's really exciting.
Wonderful. And it sounds like a lot of people know where you are because obviously you won this competition. But for those who might just be learning about you right now, can you share exactly where your business is located?
Yeah, so I'm located in the Paseo Nuevo Mall, and we're directly across from the movie theater. So when you walk into the State Street entrance, we're just to the left, right next to the movie theater.
And so you have that great little hiding spot of sorts right there, and then you have that outdoor kind of dining area that is kind of near, kind of in that plaza area, correct?
Yes. Yeah, we have a beautiful outside patio, and I think they're going to be putting up the lights in Paseo pretty soon. So it's a very nice atmosphere,
Oh, for
especially
sure.
like in the evening time when the mall kind of slows down. And yeah, it's a very, very peaceful Zen type of experience when you come and have tea with us.
Well, it sounds so lovely. And I think for those who are tuning in live today, that's a great place to find your relaxation on today's unique moment in time. I hope everybody likes the fact that we're talking about these amazing nominees on after the election day. This is the way we want to focus our attention today. So going on to John, would you like to share a little bit more about your background with Hook and Press?
Yeah, I would love to. So Hook and Press was a business that I started out of my house in 2014. And I had a cottage food permit, and through a lot of drive and got lucky along the way, met the right people, right place, the right time, was able to open a brick and mortar in 2018. And we were right across the street on State Street for almost 3 years, where we were able to really grow base and make a name for ourselves in Santa Barbara. We survived the pandemic by providing everybody with delicious sweet treats while they were stuck at home. I think it was kind of perfect timing in that sense. I think people were really yearning for just some comfort food, and I think everybody can appreciate a good donut. So I was so happy that we were able to kind of help people get through some of these hard times that we've been through in the past. I think donuts provide people with a lot of comfort and nostalgia, and when we're faced with a lot of difficult times, and when things aren't when we're not sure what's going to happen in the future, I think people lean in towards some of those comfort foods that they enjoyed as a kid, and we're so happy to be part of the community and be able to offer that. And we don't just do donuts; we're also really big into breakfast and our coffee, and it's kind of a very full experience when you come to Hook and Press. We're not just a typical corner shop donut shop. If you've been there before, it's a very grand space with 30-foot high ceilings and chandeliers, and but with we tried to keep it very beachy in Santa Barbara, so you really do get that feeling that it's a little bit more than a typical donut shop where you stop in, and a lot of people do just drop in to grab a box for a meeting or for the family. But I recommend coming in the morning, staying for breakfast, trying one of our breakfast sandwiches, and grabbing a couple of donuts and coming to the table and hanging with the family or friends. And we also are a great place for meetups as well, for work meetups. We have a lot of people working in the afternoons from their laptops. We've got hookups, free Wi-Fi. So we tried to really broaden our horizons to not just a quick little donut shop, but a cool hangout for people to come and enjoy. Our patio is perfect. We got a nice little lion fountain out there. It's very tranquil, even though we're right off busy State Street. I find our spot to be very peaceful and enjoyable and sunny, and
Very bright and airy. And
yeah. We've got locally roasted coffee from Coastal Coffee Collective. A lot of people say it's the best coffee in town. I happen to agree. That's why we've been with them for almost 5 years. And they're local roasted. They used to roast out of Montecito, and now they've moved to Montecito for a bigger space because they are growing pretty quickly, which is great to see. We've
folks
also
who aren't familiar, I imagine there's a lot of folks who are familiar since you also won this award. But if they are not familiar, this is not just kind of a donut shop. There are some really creative elements to your donuts. Do you want to talk a little bit about kind of some of that, what inspires you to, go the extra mile here with those really fantastic creations?
Thank you so much. That's probably my favorite part of what I do is recipe development and creating new menu options in our donut case. So we go through about 5 or 6 different menus a year, and those are based on seasonal offerings. So in the springtime, you'll find a lot of berries, summertime, lots of stone fruit, and fun summertime ideas like s'mores, donuts, or things like that. We make everything in-house. One of the things that inspired me with this, when I got this idea for this company, was as I dove into what the common ingredients are that donut shops use, I realized that it's a lot of mass-produced items that they just buy, buckets of glaze, really easy donut mixes, and not to you know, poo-poo on that or anything like that, but it we wanted to do something different. We know Santa Barbarans are pretty big foodies and they like to eat clean. We live near the beach, and so we really wanted to provide our community with donuts that are not just delicious and fun and exciting and different, but also that are made with all natural ingredients. And we've always been big on um, trying to stay away from artificial dyes. So even our rainbow sprinkles are vegetable and fruit-based dyes that are made in those. So it's just like little things like that that we're really proud of.
Well, congratulations on what you've been able to do there. It's really fun to be able to see how many people enjoy the space and what you've been able to do and grow over time. So definitely congratulations. And if folks have not seen the space, you've got well, we have three amazing places for some comfort food, some really lovely food and drink, and Jerry, do you want to tell us a little bit about your business in the background there?
Yes, Empty Bowl started through my travels through Thailand. Um, I would go travel through Thailand while I was working at San Cesar Ranch. I was the wine buyer, restaurant manager there for 8 years. And we used to always take little trips with my friends to Southeast Asia. Thailand was one of the spots, and we fell in love with all the food there. We come back, we couldn't really find certain items that we wanted. Um, so we went to Zinjai, and you probably know Zinjai, Lower State Street. That's where I met one of my good friends that used to work there as a waitress. And we just hung out a lot. We went to her house. She made food for us. I was like, wow, this is incredible. We need to do something with this. That being said, I was kind of want to get out of the corporate part of the business of Santa Clara Ranch, wearing a suit every day. So I hit up Marge Caparelli when she opened up the public market. I said, "Do you have a spot for us?" And she said, "No, I don't." I was like, "Oh, okay." So halfway through the progress of their construction, I get a phone call while I was at Music in the Park, and she's like, "Come down, I have something for you." I was like, "Oh, okay." Went down the next day with my three partners, Emery and Nui, and she had the center spot open. She's like, "Are you
Mm.
sure this is available?" I was like, "Yeah." So I pretty much cashed everything I had, my 401k, my life, everything. I put everything into it. I was like, "This is the gamble I'm gonna do, and if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna be on the streets." So I just pretty much put everything into it and made something that, we try to keep it fresh and clean too as well, like everyone's talking about. We know we order meats. We don't have frozen meats. Everything's cut fresh daily. We call the butcher. They deliver 3 times a week to exact same circumstances where we get. Santa Clara Ranch, Thomas Keller orders from these guys. So it's high quality stuff. It's all free range, natural meats. Um, so we use all high ingredients as well as organic vegetables as much as we can. Um, so yeah, that's where all that came from. And there's certain items that we specialize in noodles only. So just noodles and some appetizers. And we have a few specials during the days, middays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that we couldn't put on the menu because our kitchen's not very big. So we try to keep everything concise and, you know, works.
You've got that great prime real estate spot that it sounds like Marge was able to offer you, and
Yeah.
has that been a good location for you
It's been
over
a
there?
great location. I feel like we were blessed with that location. I believe in feng shui, so we're in the middle. There's two doors coming in, so everything just gets funneled into us.
Hmm.
And I feel that was a good startup point for us too as well, because if no one knew us, they could go to someone else. Oh, there's a Thai restaurant here or Thai food. Oh, let's go check that out. So kind of we could bounce off other people's energy to come and to feed off us too as well. Same thing with them as well. And the market has gotten, switch hands now. So there's, cocktails in there. There's all these new vendors. There's a lot of new stuff coming in there. And I think the energies in there is really great. It's good for families, especially with kids. So if you want something, sit down and have something different. So it works for everybody in general.
Yeah, that market is really hopping now. It's, almost every day of the week there's something lively going on, and it seems to be quite full. So excited for you and your business there. And man, your flavors with some of your dishes are
Yeah.
so good. And it's been a little while since I've been over there, so definitely I'm gonna have to make that a priority the next few days here for sure.
Yeah, it's great comfort food, for, especially when it gets cold too. It's like it
Right.
warms you right up, and it's like if you're sick or something, it just kind of clears you up a little bit. It's really nice.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Love all of that. Richelle, do you want to share a little bit more about any other, say, key highlights of the best of, or anything else you want to share that's coming up with Independent?
Yeah, definitely. So, like I mentioned, this was our biggest best of yet. It's one of our biggest best of issues as well. So we had so many kind of new businesses coming in, while Tea Leaf winning was such a huge, awesome surprise. And so we've got a lot of really cool businesses just highlighted that we're excited to see. And we're excited to start thinking about next year. If you have already, get your favorites in, start exploring. And as far as new stuff coming up for the independent, we're going to have quite a few fun stuff coming up. We have our local heroes issue that's going to be coming out on the 27th of this month. So that's something to look forward to, see all of the good that's being done in our community. And then we'll have our Tis the Season issue coming out on December 5th, which will also have our gift guide. So that way you can be on the lookout for what to get the special ones in your life for the holidays. And yeah, a lot of really fun end of the year kind of wrap ups coming your way from us.
Sounds good. Love all of that. John, do you want to share anything specific coming up with your business that people should know about, whether events, a new donut on the line, what's happening?
Sure. Yeah, we've got our fall flavors out now, but we always roll out our holiday treats the very first Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So those are right around the corner. I've actually been working on those this morning. Um, the We're also going to have some deals on gift cards. So great way give the gift of donuts for the holidays. And we're also, just because we won, it's our 6th year in a row. We're like, what, let's do something fun for our customers. So we're kind of putting together like a customer appreciation week. And if you don't follow us on Instagram, you should, because that's typically where we're putting out, doing most of our promotional stuff. So you'll be the first one to hear it, or you can also go to our website, Hook and Press. Let's see, if you go to hookandpressdonuts.com, there's a loyalty page on there where you can sign up and get your email, and then you can get in on the on some of our email marketing that we do, where we'll be promoting some of this stuff. So we're pretty excited about that. Other than that, we're this year we brought on delivery and
Right.
online ordering through. We initially started with our own website, but now we've brought on DoorDash, and then we just went live last week with Uber Eats as well. So plenty of ways to get the donuts without having to leave your house, or if you've got to be at work early, because we only open at 8 a.m. If you've got to be there earlier than that, you can order them ahead of time and have them just delivered to you there. And I think that's pretty much it for now. But yeah, we're pretty excited about the new year, feeling positive, and kind of ready to go.
Love it. Well, you're
Yeah.
rocking and rolling over there. And we can't wait to see some of those new fall treats. Michael, anything that you have coming up that people should know about and plan for?
Yes, just like John was saying, looking forward to like the colder season. That's definitely like when we do a lot of business. And then recently we just got our beer and wine license.
Oh,
So we're going
wow.
to start doing some really nice sake and sake infused with tea. And then we're going to have a matcha beer and probably some hard kombucha. So we're kind of exploring our options in that way. And so that's
Oh,
going to
how
be really
interesting.
nice for people to, be able to come and just enjoy some tea, or if you want to have, a drink, have some nice options for that. And likewise, we're going to have, gift cards, and, tea is such a good thing to gift during the holidays. And so we have a lot of options for gifts, and We have a lot of teaware and, fun teapots and teacups and things like that. So we're looking forward to this holiday season coming up.
Sounds good. Wow, those are some really cool new offerings and a way to expand all of the different things you're doing there and kind of bring in new audiences. Love that.
Thank you.
Jerry, what's happening? What should folks know?
I think
in
same as everybody else, we're excited because the winter season's coming, and that's kind of my busy season.
Mhm.
We're indoor, and when it's raining, there's not really much indoor anywhere in Santa Barbara, so everyone kind of congregates over to the Public Market. Follow us on Instagram. I think that's where I'm going to do a lot of my promotion with holiday giveaways in December. We're doing gift card specials as well. Besides that, we're just kind of excited to see what finishes the year strong and see what next year brings us.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I just want to take a couple moments to share some things that are coming up for downtown Santa Barbara. We are going to be hosting a retail forum on the 13th, and this is sort of a new offering for us at Tyler Winery. So if folks are interested in learning about some of our retailers, we're going to be highlighting a couple at this new winery. So check our website for more details related to that. And then on the day, we'll also be highlighting all of the business happenings around not only Thanksgiving, Small Business Saturday, as well as getting into the holidays. So we'll have a what's happening downtown calendar of events with some of the things that we're producing, but also many of the different things that folks are doing. So if you're not interested in cooking your holiday meal, will be able to find out where you can go out to dinner downtown and also where to take your family and friends throughout the season. We will be highlighting some of our Small Business Saturday participants. So if you're a business listening, definitely let us know what you're up to that day. We're going to be curating a list of offerings for the community to be aware of. And then a few things happening in December. Mark your calendar for the holiday tree lighting event that is going to be on Friday, December 6th, in front of the Arlington from 5 to 7. We'll have all kinds of performances associated with that. We also will be doing some caroling throughout downtown in December, the second week of December, and also some marching bands. So we're excited about that. And then on the weekends, we have a couple of different local bands performing a big brass Christmas event. So we have over 50 different brass performers through Santa Barbara City College, and that's an annual hit along with Prime Time Band, which is going to be on the steps of the Museum of Art, amongst many other things happening downtown. So those are just some of the highlights. So check out our website at downtownsb.org or follow us on Instagram. And I must say, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that we got second place or runner up just behind John Palmentary on best Instagram follow. So watch out, John. We're coming for you next year. And before we hop off, anything else you want to share, Richelle, before next time?
No, I don't think so. This was just so great. Great to have all of you on here. And of course, a big congratulations to all the winners, runner-ups, and finalists of Best of. We really just appreciate getting the word out, getting your businesses in front of people, and to all of our readers who vote and participate in Best of, keep it up. We love to hear what you have to say about all of our downtown businesses, and we just want to know who's the best of the best, and keep it up.
Great. And if you have enjoyed this show, you can find all of the previous recordings on our website at downtownsb.org. We have over, I think, 500 different interviews at this point, and it has been a joyous experience to get to know all of our business owners and hear their backstories and how they're pivoting, how they're exploring growing their businesses. And so it's not only exciting to learn about it, but it's also a really educational experience if people are exploring opening a business downtown. So we will see you all around downtown. Thanks all for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
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 Thank